Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me today, the 2nd of December. Happy December, everyone. Thank you so much for your love always, your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, and for sharing these videos. I am working on the December readings. Some will be up in the next hour or so. First 6 signs, so from Aries to Virgo. I will be working on the rest of those videos in the next couple of days. I hope that you are all doing well. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. It is the day of Venus today. We've got the King of Cups that's opened up. King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So it is the day of Venus, and Venus is transiting through Sagittarius, squaring over to Neptune, my dear friends, and Neptune is going to turn direct the next couple of days. So Neptune is very powerful. Obviously, this will be affecting the mutable signs more so, especially Pisces, since Neptune is in its home sign of Pisces. Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. And Mars is still there in Gemini, retrograding. So when a planet is stopped and stationing to turn direct, he is very amplified. So there's a lot of confusion, a lot of illusion, a lot of deception, propaganda. Venus from Sagittarius, she wants the truth. She's squaring over to Neptune, the god of the seas. There's too much illusion. It's impossible to be able to communicate underwater. Neptune is the god of the seas, remember. It's like we're drowning in our emotions pertaining to what is the truth in money matters, in self-worth matters, in love matters. Venus wants to expand, she wants to explore, she wants to go on that adventure, but she cannot see the way to do that. There's discomfort, okay? A square is always a challenge, but it does bring action, or it pushes us to take action nevertheless. I'm going to say, because Neptune is very creative, it's a very good time for creating things right now. Anything that you're fantasizing, dreaming of, pay attention to your dreams as well. Now the moon has just ingressed into Aries, so we are emotionally more combative, more gutsy. It's all about that, you know, that emotional taking a leap of faith, moving forward. Even though we know we're going to face challenges, as the moon is soon going to catch up with Chiron. Chiron is the open wound. What's going on, dear Spirit, as we are reading the messages that Hermes brings us, Mercury. And Mercury is preparing to retrograde at the end of the month. As we speak, we've got a lot of energy pertaining to Sagittarius, Pisces, Mars is in Gemini, so all the immutable signs will be feeling extra potent energies. Everyone is going to be feeling some form of frustration, possibly aggression. We are coming up to a full moon in Gemini, so it's got a lot to do with how we talk, how we communicate. Slow down, catch yourself before you blurt everything out and get into a combat, a fight, an argument. That full moon isn't going to be an easy one, and we're already in those energies. So let's see, dear Spirit, thank you, dear Messenger, what's going on around the 2nd of December. We have the Two of Swords. There's some sort of a dilemma. Swords are all about perception and communication and truths. What I get from this card, and this is the Connolly Tarot if you're interested, what I get from it is that, because we do see two people here, usually in this, in the tarot, in the traditional tarot, we see one person having that dilemma, but here it's in between two people. Possibly two people have got a dilemma on the same subject. And I get competitive energies. It's like this person here is, and you can't see the card well, can you? This person is thinking or trying to figure out what the other person is going to do. It's like there is no communication, but both people perceive that there's a moment of pause where one person is waiting on the other and vice versa. So waiting to see what the other person is going to do. We'll see what comes after that. It's about stability, about something new, an option, a chance. I mean, we know that aces are potential, and they're gifts from spirit, from the universe. This can pertain to money matters, but the Ace of Pentacles could be in your home, could be a relationship, could be an offer of something long-term, something physical and tangible. Usually I do see the Ace of Pentacles as a possible marriage card or a card of commitment where relationship is concerned, and possibly something that could grow, because it is an ace, therefore it is a beginning. Something that can grow into something physical and tangible, but there needs to be grounding and hands-on instead of just thoughts, right? We've got Justice here. Justice 11. Libra. So it does pertain to partnerships, relationships of all sorts. It can speak to some legal issue as well. Justice is a number 11. I do see it as a portal. Even if you look at the Two of Swords in the traditional tarot, again, those two swords up in the air. It's like needing to decide whether to ingress, whether to move towards, make a decision, obviously, and walk through that door. Okay, there's been possibly some injustices. Someone is hoping to receive their justice, waiting on another person's decision, communication, truth, whatever this is. Remember that Mars retrograde in Gemini is all about decisions, and Mars is retrograding. Mars is in the house of Mercury. So it's all about anything written, spoken, communicated, anything to do with data, information, and possibly also short distance travel, or it's connected to siblings, a situation where your siblings or relatives are concerned. Let's see what else we've got. Seven of Cups. There is the illusion, the I don't understand, there's so many choices, don't know what to do. And as Neptune will turn direct, we need to give him a little bit of time, as he's an outer planet, therefore he will take some time to clear the air. Now Neptune moving direct can still be confusion, but when Neptune is stationed and stopped in the sky, he's extra potent. So I'm going to say trust your intuition. Remember the Two of Swords usually shows someone that's blindfolded. They need to trust their intuition, right? They need to go without having all the information and make a choice, okay? Which I feel, because Justice is a very karmic card, I do feel with the Ace of Pentacles, which is a very positive card, and then the Seven of Cups, it does say that Spirit is trying to bring the balance, the peace, and open many doors. As long as we have the courage to communicate clearly, to be truthful, to do the right thing, the ethical thing, and then many doors will open. We've got the Two of Cups here, everyone. So it is about a partnership or a relationship. Could be involving a soulmate connection. What I notice here today is the path that leads to the door. That's really interesting because usually in the Ace of Pentacles, we have the same doorway, and I have been talking about a portal. So another two. Even the Justice card looks like a 2, right, in Roman numerals. Well, in the cardinal numerals, it is 2 aces. In the Roman, it's different. But I get choices here a lot, and I get an open portal, chances here, potential. But the potential, for this potential to happen, we need to be grounded and not be dreaming of magic, things that cannot turn real. I mean, the Seven of Cups does speak to a daydream or just imagining and being illusional, possibly. Remember, Jupiter is also at the practically at the 29th degree of Pisces. So it's a state of urgency with Jupiter, and it does involve truth, legalities, expansion, growth, optimism, but also very much about connecting to spirit and the divine, having the ability to create magic, to create that dream, make it tangible and physical, and not only airy-fairy, right? If we look at these two cards together, we've got 9 cups. 9 cups. And I always pre-shuffle before I open camera, obviously. And the 9 of Cups has opened up a couple of times as I was shuffling. So that's interesting. 9 of Cups could be a wish fulfillment. But it could also be someone also being delusional, or just being so confused, or trying to clear the air, or trying to even numb themselves from all the pain. I mean, 9 of Cups is 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups. It does point to Pisces. Neptune is needing to zonk out, needing to blur out a situation because it's too painful. And that obviously is very on point with Neptune in Pisces squaring over to Venus. Let's see what the possible outcome is. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the 9 of Cups. This is incredible. Absolutely. I've got no words. I've got no words. And we've got Temperance, which is Archangel Michael. This is Sagittarian energy. We've got a lot of mutable energy here with Pisces, with Sagittarius. I've been talking about Gemini. Virgo is actually the only mutable sign that I have not mentioned. But nevertheless, Temperance is saying that Spirit is trying to help us heal. Spirit is saying that everything is happening in divine timing, even though there may be a lot of turmoil, right? The sun in the background is promising that, as we know every day, as we wake up, the sun will rise. And the sun does clear those clouds, that confusion. The sun will break through the clouds, dear friends. That's what is promised here, and possibly a wish fulfillment here. Interesting here, again, we've got a portal. I love the Connolly Tarot. I've had it for a few years, actually, and it's one of my favorite. Such good quality. It's by Peter Paul Connolly and Eileen Connolly. And the colors are amazing, as you can see. So we've got Sagittarius. There is a lot of Sagittarian energy. Happy birthday, dear Sagittarius, if you are celebrating today. I've got my beautiful nephew has his birthday on the 4th. So my beautiful Alexi. Happy birthday, my beautiful Alexi. Sagittarius is very promising energy. It's very much about freedom and learning and wisdom and being very philosophical. And the ruling planet is Jupiter, and Jupiter now is in a very potent position, very strong, but he is covering his tracks now that he went over, because he did retrograde from Aries back to Pisces. So April, May of this year will be returning to that time. What was going on for you back then? Jupiter will be very powerful as he will ingress into Aries just before Christmas. What is the Karma Dharma, dear Spirit? What is the Karma Dharma? And we've got the moon, so it's the moon energies. Remember, we are coming up to a full moon. The moon can speak to fears. It does show Pisces in this deck. We know the moon rules the 4th house. It can speak to Cancer as well. The moon is our subconscious. It's pay attention to your dreams as well. The moon does speak to our psyche, fears. It's related to fears. It's related to secrecy. Matters to do with the past, connected to the mother or the family or someone's heritage. Possibly also a past connection. Yes. From a past lifetime, could be. Let's see what the fortune-telling Fin de Sipkul Kippa deck shows today. We've got a lot of water. So water is, of course, it's about our emotions. This could speak to dark emotions, hidden emotions, secretive matters, things that are unknown. But a full moon in Gemini will show us. And because that full moon will be on Mars, it will be quite frustrating and quite hard. Full moons are hard as they are, let alone being on a retrograde Mars. We have the main female, so if you are watching this and you are female, then this would be your energy. If you're a divine masculine, then this is the person you're probably thinking of. It could be any female, even if you're a divine feminine. If you're thinking of a situation with a divine feminine, then this is them. And she's number 2. Interesting. We've got a 22 here, and we've got the official person, or it's an official situation. Yeah, the official person obviously would be a very important person, right? Usually this card shows me it's more like the King of Swords. So I don't know if this is someone that wears a uniform, someone that holds a position of power. It's in relation to official matters. Something is official. And it's a 22, which is the path in the Lenormand, which speaks to an opening pertaining to a decision that maybe someone's decided they're going to make it official. So remember that 22, and could speak to 6-7 weeks from now. It could be that someone has been in hesitation. It could possibly involve separation and travel, but it's choices, and there's opportunities here as well. Now, number 22 in the Lenormand is Venus in Libra, and that would speak to peace and harmony where relationships and partnerships are concerned. Remember, 2s are coupling up, but they can also speak to separation. They do speak to choices, obviously. Wow, and today is the 2nd of December. That's incredible. The 2nd of the 12th of 2022. We have high honors, and we've got 25, which is a 7. 7 is the Chariot. It's a card of victory. It is official. Someone is being honored with high honors. We've got VIP energies here. Someone is going to receive something that they do not expect. I feel here. Oh my God, there's the Chariot. Hello. Now the Chariot speaks to victory, but remember, it's up to this person who takes those reins, and they're following a wish fulfillment. The stars are above them, right? So they're taking action. This could speak to possible change, travel, short distance, long distance travel, a change of home, an offer. This could speak to a new home, possibly. Remember, sevens are very conflicting, but they're also very... Sevens do speak to Saturnian energy. Someone needs to be strong, do the right thing. I did speak about integrity, and I see great integrity in the official person, in the energy of that card. So we've got Cancer, Sagittarius here. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So it does involve abundance, family matters. Tens always speak to endings, possibly. Someone could be ending a family situation and moving on. This could be long distance travel as well with Temperance, which is Sagittarius. This could also speak to support in being helped to transition, to make this change. What's beneath that Ten of Pentacles? And we've got the Knight of Swords, which we see the sword up in the clouded sky, but this sword does speak to truth, and it's going to clear the clouds, the confusion, the dark thoughts, and again, possibly legalities. So something is official here. A portal opens. 24. So 9 and 7 is 16. 16 is the Tower. Something unexpected is going to happen here. I do see it as quite positive. But remember that the Tower is a major shift, and it's a breakdown of something that was not built on solid ground. What's at the bottom? And we've got courtship, and it's a number 4. And this is the beginning of a relationship. Usually this is the Two of Cups. It's very similar to the Two of Cups, I should say, because it's not, as you can see, they're courting each other. It's the beginning of a relationship or a partnership that's turning physical, and it's not only in a dreamy energy, right? It's not only imagined. This is a number 4. So I don't know if it's talking about December 4th, or it's talking about the 4th month of April, or in 4 months from now. And we've got a journey, number 10. This is a very abundant journey. This could be an emotional journey, could be a physical journey, moving towards a new relationship, or a relationship that was only possibly in a dream, or imagined, or possibly secretive. I don't know. For some of you, this could also be because of the Aquarius energy. Aquarius does speak to social media and communication through that, but also it does speak to the Aquarian chapter for me, which is before, obviously, the month of the 4th month. So a physical journey, an abundant journey. And there is number 11, sudden wealth. It speaks to 777. Someone having felt very lucky but needed to take a journey to make this real, needed emotionally to be strong, or there's a change of a journey that was only in one's imagination that promised a lot of wealth, could be turning physical. We see the luck here. I mean, this is a very, very lucky card. It does speak to the angel numbers 777. Let me show you. There it is. Again, number 11. I don't know. I get someone needing or taking a gamble here. I mean, this reminds me of poker machines, right? Lucky games. Someone willing to take a chance because of bad health means emotionally not feeling happy, therefore taking a risk, walking through that portal, and the journey beginning. I mean, we've got, in actual fact, we've got an 11 and then a 1. So, okay, lovely, beautiful. Let's take a message from Spirit and see what else do we need to know today, dear Spirit? What is the advice for my beautiful friends? I'd just like to say I haven't uploaded the last few days as I've been doing the December readings. Many of you know I am in transition mode myself. So, what is the advice, dear Spirit? What is the advice? I'm really hoping myself that 2023 will give me more opportunity to offer more and through Patreon. So thank you for even considering being on Patreon, even trying it once. And thank you to my dear patrons for their support and love. We're just around the corner from Christmas, dear friends. How the year went quickly. What is the advice today, the 2nd of December? And we've got co-create, and this speaks to two people coming together to co-create, or we are creating ourselves with Spirit, alongside with Spirit. Okay, so that's what we have, and it's a number 4. So again, there's that number 4. 4 is also the Emperor. Just to remind you, let me quickly read co-create for you. Number 40. I don't know if this is a house number as well. Either 4 or 40. A new home for those of you that are moving. It's interesting that the card after number 40 is the soulmate card. That's interesting. So this card speaks to creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. And that's what could be coming through with Venus squaring over to Neptune. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with Spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So what I get from this message is we can co-create magic now. We can also co-create illusion, disillusion, deception, and all those dark shades. Right? So it's up to us, and it's in our hands what we're willing to create. The power is within us. Where relationships are concerned, connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. And that's what I get also from the Two of Swords. That could also be a mirroring effect, or this is like you are looking at the other person and seeing yourself, this soulmate connection, this partnership. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art. Now, the very embodiment of beauty, my dear friends. And where prosperity is concerned, because this is a general reading, flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. And we've got high honors here. And whatever is being created now revolves around something unique. There's a possibility to become a VIP, to be recognized as someone very important. And this will be a wish fulfillment, something that you've created yourself. And for some of you, with Spirit, but also with another person. So I will leave it there. I want to thank you all so much. Love and light. Wishing you well. Happy weekend. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.